Okay, as it happens, we do another video on the same day, and it's about unfinished tiles. Who doesn't hate it? Everyone hates it. And I tell you how this happens and how you can apply this knowledge also to attacks or darkness. So, what happens is I send out a letter to explain it, and I will read that to you. So what happens is when you send your troops together or attack, the equipment you wear before your troops leaves applies to what happens after they leave your turf, for example troop speed for traveling. If you change the equipment while they walk to their target, it will apply when they hit the tile or target when attacking. That means if you wear gather gear, send your troops out, change your gear while they still walk, you will lose the army capacity. That's when you leave unfinished tiles and upset your guild members. So that's actually what happens with the gear. So today is a little bit laggy dire show, but I can show you that on this tile, right? I put my army gear, I put this is my this is actually my gather gear. So we have lots of army capacity here. Means army capacity means your troops are able to carry more, you know, like 27%, almost a third. So instead of I don't know, instead of 3 boulders, they can carry 4, I don't know, something like that. So you need less troops, right? Which is cool. Army capacity is good for gathering and also farming dead castles. They can carry more, so you have to walk less or send less troops. So I will send now gather group troops, and as you know, you have this function here which sends the exact amount of troops you need to gather a full tile, right? So if I send those troops and I change my gear, so it should be, we should be have enough, and I change my gear if I have enough time and it's not like dire show, to calf, it applies, it's my war gear, more or less. Okay, I changed the gear while they were walking to the tile. Now they arrive to that tile. And what happens is they only gather 600k. But you can go back into the video. I sent troops for 945k. You understand? You understand. So what happens is, for instance, same happens when you I don't have the gather gear, but for instance when I do a dark nest, let's say I do a dark nest, how can I show you that? I use travel speed for darkness, for instance. So I do the same when I attack a dark nest. Before the rally leaves my house, my turf, I will make sure that I wear my travel speed equipment, right? I wear my travel speed equipment, because if I have long distances, when I go farm dead castles, for instance, I make sure that I wear my travel speed equipment, you know, travel speed plus 10%, you know. And then when I attack a oh, by the way, thanks to Harini, or hot potato, or mixed sandwich, it's all the same name. Thanks to him, I found out that that these gathering equipments, I never saw that. I thought, oh, gathering speed is not the same, like gathering travel speed is not the same as because this is the travel speed set, you know, but this is 5.5, and this is travel speed is 4%. Wait, plus 4%, 9%. So it's much more travel speed with the gathering set, actually. I didn't know. Now I know, so you're up to date. High-end update. So you want to put these travel speed equipments. For instance, if I attack a darkness, I put these travel speed equipments on. I think for the offhand, there's nothing. Is that offhand? I think it's offhand, yeah. There's nothing with travel speed, right? No, this is army capacity. I'm not sure though. I don't think so. No. Nah. No, there's nothing. But here, the accessories, you have those from the Saberfang. It's free to play accessory. You should have them. Jesus, today is a diet show. I'm really sorry about that. So I put on my travel speed gear on before leaving. It applies to the whole rally. Before leaving my turf. As soon as my rally left the turf, I can change the equipment to what I need for the impact. You don't, it doesn't work differently. It works like that. I could show you. So this is the travel speed, right? You can see it's much quicker if you go somewhere. You know, so what do you do when you attack a darkness or a dead castle? Xiao 1. I know this vitamin girl, she always has stone. Wait, let me see. She's here somewhere. Oh no. Jesus. Something with the server today. It's terrible. It's terrible. Okay, this is this vitamin girl. I know I can attack her. If I attack her, I'm on my travel speed. I just put a little bit. I'm on that travel speed. I send no leader, but some heroes in case there is some wall. It doesn't matter actually. Does it matter? Yes, it does matter. It does matter. So I have 4 minutes and 55 because I boost it with my travel speed, right? Okay, I send them. Right. Now I have 4 minutes 55, right? 4 minutes 55. And now I can change to my war gear. This is how it works if you're going for a dark nest, or if you're going to attack someone. If I farm for that castles, I usually have army capacity gear on. so I can collect as much as possible resources. If you attack someone, of course you do. On long distances or medium distances, if it's short distance, you don't need travel speed. You know, it's just for when the turf is like 50 miles away and it takes ages to get your resources. You know, so you will see on the way back we had 4 minutes and 50, right? You will see on the way back, you will apply the equipment you're wearing after impact, which you can't change probably. I don't know if you can change, but yeah, it's so what happens is after you release those this army, they walk super fast because of the travel speed. They walk super fast to the turf you're sending them, and then because you had this travel speed equipment on before they left, so after they left your turf, these boosts apply what you had before they leave, the equipment you have lost before they left your turf. While they are walking, you can quietly choose the new equipment. You can wait. If you have something to do, you can wait. Don't do it. Usually you forget it. But if you have a darkness rally, which is far away, like 100 miles, you put the travel speed boosts on, and then while they walk, you can change to attack equipment, war equipment. And when they arrive and hit the target or hit the tile, that equipment that you wear last before they leave the target will apply. Means like here we had 4 minutes 50. Here they will walk back in war gear, means there is no travel speed bonus that applies to that army when they walk back. Whereas if you're on a tile, if you're gathering with your gather equipment with your army capacity on it, which defines the amount of army you have to send, which is less, and then you arrive on the tile, then you can change the war gear and everything, whatever you want to do, and shortly before the gather troops are done, you can change your equipment gear to travel speed. There is a familiar, he has, I think it's an Osurus in the level 3 pacts, where on Elder stage, on the 3rd stage, on the level 50 stage, he will, you can recall all your gather troops from the tiles, and before you recall them, I would suggest that you put on your travel speed boost equipment on, so they come back quite quickly. This is an interesting knowledge you for these kind of situations too. So let's see if we have 4 minutes and 50 like before. We had for one way we had 4 minutes 50, and for the way back we should have like 6 minutes. 6 minutes 10. See. But we use the war gear to attack here. Actually, I should have put the capacity gear. That would have been smart. Actually, yeah. So I should have put, after they left the turf, I should have put the capacity gear so they can, I emptied the turf before, so there's nothing inside, not really a lot, but actually after they left the turf you can change to capacity gear, because you have a cap, right? You have a cap of soldiers. When you can only send 250k if you have gold heroes, right? But you can gather more with the army capacity, 10% more only with one equipment. So if you see, the castle has a lot of resources and it's far away. Before you leave your turf, you put travel speed bonus on, travel speed boost while you walk there, augmented travel speed, you change to army capacity equipment, and then your troops, your 250k troops, can gather even more. And then, but they will come back to the normal and original pace you give them, they have with the equipment while they plunder the turf. That's it. I hope you understood it. If you don't understand, leave a comment. If you understood, like it if you liked it. Please subscribe, make sure you subscribe, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Yee. Have a nice day, have a great game, and see you next time.